I like that.
Listen, man. Listen, man. Listen, man.
The great Tao flows everywhere, both to the left and to the right. It loves and nourishes all things, but does not lord it over them. And when merits are accomplished, it lays no...
Yo, what's up, everybody? Good day, good morning, good afternoon. Hope you all are doing okay.
Because trying to understand...
Thanks for stopping in. Roars! Where's the bud? It's gone. It's cut off by scissors. Oh, what's up? Welcome in. Hope your day's going well so far.
The real you.
We're, that was cringy. You know what? You're right. It was extremely cringy. And that's okay. That's okay. Or is it? I don't know. Probably not. But whatever. Someone's perky this morning. Had some coffee. I've taken like 2 sips. I don't feel that way. But I'm glad you think so. I still think it's going to take a little bit more time. I gotta change one thing real quick. I'm trying something new today. Well, not actually. We tried it the other day. What's this thing called? I've started off setting everything up and getting started with the stream today. Standing. So I'm trying to stand the whole day. I don't know. Or a whole stream at least. It's gonna be difficult, I'd say, but we're gonna try it. My legs aren't that strong. Ugh. All right. Welcome in. We're gonna get started with some tech news. Just something quick today. As I want to get right into coding, but I saw this and I thought this was really cool. Showing some Android developers some love. That's intense? Yeah, it's a little intense, right? That'll be alright. It'll be okay. So Snapchat releases a new rebuilt Android app. Fun fact, I don't use Snapchat at all, but I thought this was cool anyways. Faster app, fewer bugs. Great subtitle there. So Snap has finally released its new rebuilt Snapchat Android app, which the company has been rewriting from the ground up since the beginning of 2018. Whoa. That's wild. That's cool. Well, there's virtually no changes to the actual UI or navigation for Snapchat. The new app should be faster, less laggy, and less buggy than the old version.
With regard to one's own existence.
Oh my gosh, that's so cute. I love that. Wow, how cute. As Android Authority relates in an interview, with members of Snapchat's development team. The rewrite has been in works for a while. Snap first tried to simply patch its way out of the issues with the old app, but eventually realized that it would have to rewrite the Android version from scratch to achieve the results the company wanted. Yeah, definitely. Definitely makes sense. Yeah, it was so cute. I love that. I'm gonna give it a pip. Pip. That was adorable. I like that a lot. So Snap first, yeah, we did that. Okay, the new app is designed to factor in things like the huge Android ecosystem with its wide breadth of hardware, particularly for cameras and processors. That means that different phones can have widely different capabilities. That's so interesting. I wonder how like development cycle with Android apps this big, like how do they just like they'll distinguish between different devices, but what do they do? Do they cut out certain features, or do they just do performance? Like, do they kind of just knock down performance on certain aspects of the app based on the device? That's very interesting. The good news is that now that the major rewrite is done, future updates for Snapchat on Android should be easier and faster going forward, with new features coming at the same pace as the company's iOS counterpart. Or as Snap's VP of product, Jacob Andrel, put it, with this new foundation, I wouldn't be surprised if we actually see things starting to come to Android even before iOS. Ooh. Oh, that's cool. I wanted to see this. Oh, that's all it is. This is so cute. I love that. Love that. Yo, Mr. Strange, what's up? Android greater than iOS? You know, it could be. It could be. It's just, I think I would have started with iOS development, or, I did start with iOS, but I think I would have started with Android development if, one, I had an Android phone to begin with, and then two, the ecosystem was easier. It felt easier for me to get into. I felt like it was very difficult to get into when I first started. I don't know. Maybe not though. Still switching to iOS after this one. I need my privacy. What phone do you use now? Oh, but that was it for tech news today. If you have an Android, go and you use Snapchat, go pick it up. Tell me your thoughts. Very interesting. Really cool to see that. Whole entire rework. Whole entire rework. OnePlus 6, so 7. I've heard a lot of cool things about that phone though. Are they having privacy issues? All right, let's get Swifty with Swift. I'd put a little change in the title. Getting Swifty with Swift. Let's build a mobile app. Day number 16. Thought it was, it's a little clever. Open to thoughts and considerations. But yesterday we started working on refactoring the Psycho Ring view, and that was where are we at? Where are we at, Psycho Ring? Yes, we started refactoring this guy here. We got it almost done. The issue that we're running into right now is the complete image that's created, or the complete view that's created when the cycle is done. So currently trying to work through that, seeing what we can do there. Because I think it's only on when it's about to appear is when we're getting the issue. It's a really good phone, but iOS has a better privacy policy than Android in my opinion. That and my Face ID can be tricked with just an image of me, so yeah, that's pretty valid. I could see the want to switch there. All right, so we had this here, and we did our complete. Yeah, there should be a ring. There should be a ring here. there should be something right here. Which is interesting because we do have the ring. Or we do have the view set up here in the inspector. And we do have a height, we do have a width. We just don't have a background color. So I wonder if it's actually because... Yeah. Okay, I think I might know why it could be because, but not entirely sure. It could be because of the table delegate here. I think it's at this point. It's at a will display cycle. Update ring with progress. Let's check this part out. Not entirely sure. I want to see if this is getting called here. If it is, then we know where to fix this section. Yeah, see, it shows up here, which is good. Let's say we just create one more here. That shows there. Yep. That goes there. Okay. That goes there. Okay. So it does hit here. And it is showing up. So let's check out update ring. And let's see if we can do something over there. That should be in our... not our helpers yet. It will be eventually. Update ring. Oh, it's literally just that. Okay. So that's weird, because this is the same method we're using to show this one. The problem is that it just looks like our layer is not being added properly here, which is the background color and the corner radius. Okay, let's try this. Let's add one more. And then here, let's check to see if we're hitting this section or we're going through to here. Oh. One more. Okay, so it looks like we're not getting past this, which means we're hopping into here. Let's quadruple confirm this real quick. Okay, so we come in here. Oh, wait. It is going through here. Didn't I just put a breakpoint here? For the last one? I thought I just did. Maybe I didn't. Download beta on my iPad? Yeah, no worries, Royce. Thanks for downloading it. I'm excited to see what you think. Sorry in advance for the simulator on your iPad with this app. This is not a native app for iPad, so it probably looks pretty shitty. So far, it looks bad. Yeah. I can imagine. I put like the minimum effort into that just so that it would get approved for the App Store. Okay, so here's our layer. We do have our layer here. And then and then we do the corner radius. That's all set up there. I'm not setting my layer anywhere here. So that would probably make sense why nothing is showing up. Right, so it would be cycle ring transform, bring the small ring down, cycle ring view, hide it, complete circle view is hidden, is false. We should probably do complete circle view dot layer dot add sublayer, and it would just be layered. Let's see if that works. The resolution is awful. I've had a couple feature asks to make this like an iPad specific app, which wouldn't be like too terrible, but it would be a lot. Alright, so let's see if this works. I think this might be our missing problem. We need to add the proper sublayer to our layer here. Well then. Maybe not? Oh, or did I... Hold on, I think I did this incorrectly. It should have been... Let me go over to the helpers real quick. Add 0. Okay, yeah. Because since we already have another sublayer, this is just going to sit it right on top and cover our check mark, which is not what we want here. Oops. It should just be layer, and we'll set it add 0. All right, let's try this again. Is there supposed to be text, or are they blank cycles? Right now, there's just blank. I'm just working through each part of the cell, or the row, so we can... because we're moving everything from the storyboard into the view controllers, right? So I'm just working literally from the left to the right. So we did those indicators on the left the other day, and now we're just working through the cycles. The problem is right now that on completion, these cycles are looking really bad. So I want to make sure to... or the completion image isn't showing up at all, so... There it is, but that is totally yellow. That was not blue. How? And this is not, no. This is no. Orange. What? I'm so confused. Why? Green? And why does this change? Okay. Now, oh, now it's not even showing that we're adding anything here. Which is quite interesting. So we do our cell. UI button. It's not inserting it. Okay. So that's good. At least we know that something's not being inserted. Let's go back here, I guess. So we do a complete. Comes here. Okay, so we do have something. Complete cycle image. And then we'll do a PO layer. PO later, we have our gradient color. Just push it, it's a feature. Yeah, I think so too. What did I do? I have no idea what I did. I have no idea. I thought it was, that made sense, but I completed it. It's going to do the ring animation, right? It's going to scale down. And then, so this transform is going to happen here, right? We have our layer, our corner radius we set on our layer as well. So this brings down the original ring. It shrinks it. Then it hides it. Then we insert this in our complete circle view. But this wasn't, the complete circle view wasn't even showing up. Which is so weird to me. Is hidden as false. That's it there. But it's here, and now it's purple. Okay. This was not a purple cycle. Maybe it was, I don't know. But how come when I do it like this, how come it doesn't show up? It's only when I do the breakpoint. Luckily, you don't get commit, so we can just revert if this goes tits up. Well, guess what? I get committed twice yesterday. Oh man. But it's just really weird because it's almost like yeah, it's almost like this is not even, it's not being added unless for some reason I give it more time. Why would it rendering give it more time? Yo, what's up, Permafrost? Welcome in, dude. Song name? Check it out over there, dude. That will give you the name. And if I restart this, the images should work properly, right? Okay, so this then becomes as expected. Why does it disappear? I don't understand.
It all started with a seed up in the dirt. Yeah. Shout out Christina. Y'all know. It all started with a seed up in the dirt. Some stories never work. You wanna make it happen, but all you need to rebirth. You try to make it all better, but shit has never been perfect. Still want a future, cause things have gotta be worth it. Praying for some better in the morning.
Okay, so there's something here. Doing good, dude. Thanks for asking. How are you? How are you today? There's something I'm not understanding about the way that this stuff is being laid out. So we need to figure out what this render cycle is. No pun intended. More so like, yeah, what the heck is going on here? Layer insert sublayer, and then self view tag. I'm confused by this because this. If this is already here, why can't I just set this complete cycle image? I wonder if I can more so just do this. This is basically checking to see if that view is already here. Right? If that view is already in this cell. Oh. Because then what we could do, like if I did this, what is this thing called? Complete circle view. Complete circle view. Where are you at? There you go. Yo, Boki, what's up? Happy Tuesday to you too, friend. Thanks for being here. Let's see if this makes any difference. Because technically this should be pulling that exact view we created here. Let's just remove some of these real quick. Do purple. So like how what? I'm utterly amazed right now. Like where did this come from? How is this happening right now? Oh my god, man. This is so weird. Wow. I miss tech news. Yeah, dude, we did a really quick one today. Hey, Bobek, what's up? Welcome. Yep. So the only other thing that I can think of here is we're looking at self. Self is the... So if we look at the inspector here for our UI, right? We have the table view cell. Table view cell, this is what self is referring to. So inside of that, that means we have a UI table view cell content, which is where all of our stuff actually is. So my thought process is this is actually looking on the outer area, but for some reason it's finding it. I'm not sure if it cascades lower into its child views, but it might. So I guess that's one thing we can check for. I'm not sure. If this doesn't work, I'm gonna have to walk through this again and figure out what I did wrong. So it should be content view dot view with tag. And let's see, view with tag. This method searches the current view and all of its subviews for this specified view. So it does do that. It's going all right. Had an offer to sell my app. Oh, yo, nice. That's awesome. I need to wake up earlier for tech news. Yeah, we'll say we did it super quick. But yeah, tech news starts right at the beginning. We just had one article today. I wanted to get into this. So by the time I wash my face and my coffee and scroll Reddit, it's like, I get you, dude. Yeah, I got wake up at 4:15, man. That's actually really too early. I can't wake up early recently. Why is that? It's a hard time getting up in the morning. So view with tag searches all the subviews. Then we need to walk through this again because this makes literally no sense to me. Okay. So we have this idea of this ring. The ring is working fine. The progress is working fine. Basically, we're going to say update ring. So what is this method supposed to do? This method should animate the ring progress based on the number of cycles completed, or number of checkpoints completed compared to the number of checkpoints set, right? All right, that makes sense. So what happens if the number of checkpoints equals the number of completed We completed a cycle. Yay. Okay. So what do we show at that point? Maybe 4:45? Maybe. Maybe so. And I did start the stream a little early today as well. I tend to do that. Like, sometimes I just get right into it and I'm like, yo, let's just get it. And I can't think of anything clever for Twitter or Discord, so I just kind of, I did something like really dumb, like clap stuff. I don't know. Nothing's certain in this life, Permafrost. That's all I gotta say. Nothing is certain. Okay, so if the number of checkpoints equals the number of complete checkpoints, we completed a cycle. Yay. Okay, so what should we do if we completed a cycle? 1, we need to remove the cycle ring view. 2, we need to generate a cycle complete view. So this is not an image, this is generated by UI views, right? Death and taxes are certain. Yes, those are both. I like AI taxes in there, they're very certain. Sometimes I dig right into it and eat it. Ooh. Okay, Eco. Welcome back. Dig right into it. So we need to generate a cycle complete. So we need to remove the cycle ring view. Then we need to generate cycle complete. Then we need to show cycle complete view. And then what else? That's it. That's all we have to do, right? And then here, if number is less than number of checkpoints is greater than number of checkpoints completed, just animate to progress value. That's it, right? That's pretty much it for that section. Planning on it? Good. That was a Benjamin Franklin claim? What, the death and taxes? Or digging into it and then eating it? Alright, so let's check this out then. Step 1. Pretty straightforward, right? We're checking to see if it's completed. If progress is equal to 1.0, it should come in as a double, right? Yeah, okay. So if the number of checkpoints equals the number of completed checkpoints, we complete a cycle. Yay, we need to remove the cycle ring view. So this is the first thing we're gonna have to do here. So how do we remove this? I'm gonna put this down here more. And basically I'm just gonna try to rewrite it essentially. So we need to remove the cycle ring view. So if we have that, basically we should scale down our view and then hide it, because I don't want to completely remove it from our sub view. I just want to, or maybe I do want to remove it from the sub view. I'm not sure. Let's just hide it for now. So we can call this cycle ring view dot is hidden will be set to true. Okay, so literally we just remove the cycle ring view, and then next we need to generate a cycle complete view. I'm just doing the most basic portion of this, and then we can do the fanciness of like some of the animations and things like that. Both? Oh, nice. Okay. Education, bruh. Okay, so here we do our generation. I did this. So the thing that we've done here is we've actually set this to generate immediately on our view here. So technically, we don't need to generate complete view as we generate it on render of cell. It's just hidden, right? It should just be hidden at this point. So then we should say complete circle view? Yeah. Dot is hidden is false. So we'll show this, right? So generate complete. At the simplest level, this is what we should be doing. Assuming that I have this set up properly, that's literally what that's all we need to do. I did those other checks for some reason, I'm assuming. Okay, else I do this here. And now at this point, let's see, excuse me, see what we get. So if let view to remove, so this is checking to see if we do have our complete cycle view tag. If we do have that there, then we're gonna remove it from the super view. So we actually take it out of the cell, and then cycle ring view is then shown, and then we scale it back up. Okay. Okay, so let's see what this what this produces. I'm interested to see here. Oh, there we go. So first thing is first. The reason why those are so small is because we scale them down at the very beginning, and that's why this is here. So I think maybe no matter, or for now, let's go ahead and just put that here. Oh. Wait, do I set my scale at nothing? I do. Okay, so it's a complete circle view. So when we unhide this, we also need to make the scale larger. Also set scale larger. Basically set it back to its original size here. Okay, so that looks like it's working as expected, right? So now let's delete some of these. Okay, we'll add one more here. We'll set a checkpoint of like 2. Our ring is showing as expected, so that's good. Now let's do a complete. I think there is a little bit of an issue there. Okay, but this still does not show. Let's see if it's put in our sub view. It's not. Which is so weird. So I guess the question here is, this is not even getting added to our sub view. If it's not getting added to our sub view, or what's happening is I'm actually, yeah, let's try this. I might be removing, like we're doing this here. Oh, yeah. Okay. I just realized, were you a rubber ducky? 100%. Yes, you are. So I appreciate you tuning in. I'm just using you. Yeah, no, I literally think that this is actually what the issue is. The problem is, if the progress is not equal to 1, we remove this from our sub view, which means when it's complete, there's nothing there to show. So since we're doing it now this way, since we're hiding things, we should just do this. You and everyone else in my life. No, stop. The heck, bro? You can't say stuff like that, alright? Makes me sad. Oh. That doesn't look right. That did not look right. Yeah, I know, dude. I know. And that still did not work. But is the view here? The view's here now, so that's good. Problem is that our color is not being applied now. I have no idea what the heck happened here. If this is here and that's working, I feel like my body's using me. More so you're using your body, sir. Okay, let's try this. Let's put this over here and let's see, because the problem could be from the beginning, our layers not being set up properly. It's all perception, good sir. Yes, that is correct. Have you tried some like muscle relaxants? Because you had some like bad muscle pains, right? What the heck? But okay, so if this wasn't being, I forgot about that. If this wasn't being rendered properly, that means these wouldn't even show up properly, but they do. Hold up here. Okay, and so that just showed up as expected because of our change. Yeah, if I do this here, blue. Okay, so that does work. So it's only when only at this point.
Round one. Fight.
Not a big medicine guy. I've had a lot of people personally consumed by abuse and ruin lives around me. So I'm not a huge fan personally. No, it's not just my own belief. No, it's cool. I mean, I totally understand. One second. I think there are a lot of natural ways to help with things like that. I'm like pretty much the same way. I try not to take anything if I don't have to. Most of the time I don't, but sometimes, like recently, I had this huge knot in my neck, it's like more my trap, and it was almost the size of a tennis ball, dude. It was huge. And when I went to the chiropractor to get adjusted, he was like, dude, what the heck did you do? And I was like, I worked out. And he's like, what do you mean you worked out? You have literally a ball in your shoulder. I'm just like, I don't know. And it hurt so bad, dude. I could barely turn my neck. And so I massage it out every day, like with a tennis ball and like other things and stuff like that. And then I took some muscle relaxants for a couple days, and it just helped crease it out, which was really nice. But that's why I suggested it, because it's like, man, it helped. It was a lot quicker heal for me if I waited. It was terrible, man. It was an awful pain. I think the US health system is screwed up in many ways, but I'm pro medicine. Yeah, I don't know. I think there's definitely a lot of just natural ways to get things done. Medicine is, for a lot of things, I don't think medicine's necessarily required. Oh, I prefer, yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, okay. When I played tennis back in high school, I had a rotator cuff injury, and it wasn't really like an injury. It was just one of my muscles in my shoulder was stronger than the other one. So as I would move it, my bone would rub against the other muscle, and that's why it would hurt and irritate it. So it's literally just strengthening one muscle so they would be on the same page, and that helped. It just took like 6 weeks. Yeah, exactly. It's a business at the end of the day, unfortunately. I agree with you. I agree. Yo, Eli, what's up? Welcome in. Welcome in. Glad to see you, buddy. Okay. So here, we complete that. Our progress is what? 1. Okay, we come in here. Our cycle ring is hidden, right? So it hides the actual ring. It should, at least. Then our complete circle view should not be hidden. And then we do a transform to set that to its full size. Okay. So where'd it go? Is the sub view here? Yes, it's right here. So it looks like we're having an issue with the layer. It looks like we're having that layer issue. So one thing I want to try here is set up layers, or set layers here. I want to call this. I want to see if this makes a difference at all. The set layers has the setup for our cycle for each color and things like that. So I want to see if that might work. Not entirely sure though. Came into the dark part of the stream. Yeah, it's true. All right, so we'll do an ad here. That brings up our cell. We'll do a complete here. Okay, it looks like the sub layer did not work again, but it's there. So dude, I'm so confused. I really don't get it. Because we have a layer here. We have this layer, which is so interesting. Can I PO? Will this PO 12? Nice. Okay, layer. You're not found. I can just print out whatever this $12 is. I think that's the memory address. We have a tag and we have our layer. So maybe we need to check to see. Maybe we need to check to see our complete circle view, what our layer is at this point. Let's try that. Let's check to see what our actual layer is. We should see some colors in there. Like when we get to this point. And if not, then we need to step back one and figure out what was getting called before this.
Man, I'm working hard until I get a record deal. Then I'ma kick it back and start to reminisce about the nights that I dreamed of living life like this. But until then, oh nigga, I'm up next. Ain't a rapper like me, no nigga, ain't trying to
Okay,
flex. Man, I'm
so we
grinding
delete
for
all
the
those.
fam, grinding for the low, grinding for my friends,
Add that.
grinding for my own soul, chasing this race that I can't
Okay, it does
lose.
the
Life's on a
table-
long clock, ain't no way that I hit snows. Man, I'm grinding for the fam, grinding for the low, grinding for my friends, grinding for
What the actual heck?
chasing this race that I can't lose.
What?
Life's on an alarm clock.
There is something so jacked up right now. Why is this here? Why is progress set to 1? This is so weird. This is so weird. Yo, what's up, Mirko? Welcome, welcome. Streams now start at 9 p.m. for me. Hey, let's go. So I get to see you more? That's awesome. Glad to have you. My boy, what's up, Tea Leaf? Welcome back. How was the gym? How was your food? That's what you did, right? Let me guess. You went to the gym and you had some food. Hey, how's it going, Mirko? You doing all right? What's been going on in your life? Guys, this is so jacked up. I have no idea what the heck is happening here. I'm quite confused, honestly. Oh, hold up. Let's go back here. That might be the reason why I was removing the view to begin with. Ooh. Okay, so this being so sporadic in the sense that it's sometimes showing, it's not showing, makes me think that the place where I'm setting up these layers is just not working properly. And I need to figure out why that's not working. I'm doing it at a spot where it might work or it might not work. So that's what we need to figure out. Finally, let's do my personal website live and have a job interview tomorrow for a place I intern at over the summer. Ooh, nice. Best of luck, dude. I really hope it goes well for you. What job are you interviewing for? Oh, sweet. Sweet Tea Leaf. On the PS4. Let's go. I hate cardio, dude. It's the worst time of the gym day. That $2 million app. My boy. Hey. Yeah, buddy. Oh my, this is so jacked up. I have no idea what's going on. I think we need to go through now the render cycle of how this is happening. Again, no pun intended. All right. So number of sections, that's fine. Cycle count, that's fine. That's working. Will display cell. Okay. So we get our cell. We set up our ring animation here. As long as our cell is of type current cycle table view cell, we're good to continue. So we go in here. We're going to grab the cycle for that cell. Makes sense. Then we get the progress of our current cycle. So this is the first thing we should be getting because our progress is being set to 1.0. At this point, we're going to throw in this animation. UI animate. So we set a duration. We set a delay and then this kind of spring dampening to kind of make it bounce a little bit. And then do I need this? I guess this is the function it calls. I've been rollerblading every day. Oh, rollerblading. Dude, that's so fun. Sounds like a great time. So cell to... Wait a minute. If I'm doing this here, why am I running this here? Cell to edit, cycle ring view, progress. This should be doing my animation. This then should just be hiding or showing, right? Technically, if these are kind of one and the same, I should be doing this not in here. I should be doing this in there, in the update ring. So I guess let's first start with that. That could be somewhat of an issue. So here, cycle, it's gonna ask for self here. Cycle ring view progress is equal to our progress. We animate through that, but that's only if our progress is less than 1.0 here. So like technically we can throw this in here. This is gonna look really odd, but this should do the trick for us. Cycle ring view. Cycle ring views. Oh. So it should just be this. Cycle ring view dot progress is equal to progress. And this all is going to need to have a self reference. Okay, so that should be maybe issue number 1. And then, yeah, so we just pass in whatever our progress is at this point. And I don't, do I cycle for cell? Since we're just using it to get our checkpoint value, let's just do that. Not take up more memory than needed. Yeah, okay. Okay, so let's go through this flow. Let's see what's going on here. Progress is 1, okay. Progress is 0, okay. Progress is 0, okay. Progress is 1. Progress is 1. 0, 0, 1. It's interesting that, so it's like, it does, I gotta check out how that's being rendered there, because it does a render, and then after it does the render, it goes around and updates the table one more time, and then the views pop into place. But this seemed to have worked there. So if I do a complete like that, still nothing. And that actually works out really well. Our animation in there, which is good. Then we get here. The only problem is once we get to our complete. Oh, there it is. It worked. What a surprise. What the hell, man? And then that happens when we create a new cycle. Dude, I'm quite confused here. I think maybe what might be going on is if this view is already rendered, we're not hiding it. Oh yeah, that's what I wanted to check to see if this had both views rendered already. So this one. Yeah, perfect. Okay, that's a good assumption. So we have the progress view, and then we have the UI view. So the progress view is sitting behind this now. If we go like this, you can see that our ring view is actually here. So that's as easy as just making sure that we hide this view, which is good. And I think it's better to have the view, this complete view created on the flat or from the beginning. And then from there, we can just swap them out when needed instead of adding and removing them. Okay, so that's making sense now. That makes more sense. So let's go ahead and make sure we add this in here. Make sure to hide complete view. And then we need to set it back to 0.1. Let's see if that does anything different for us. Okay, looks about right. All right, let's delete some of these. Well, that's was that orange? No, that was red, right? Am I crazy? And that was purple. And now that's green. So wow. How are these colors happening right now? Unless the colors that I'm generating are actually not the correct colors that are saving. That would be weird. So red comes back as yellow, but now the images are working. Now it's doing exactly what we're expecting it to do. And now these colors are in the proper state. Okay, so I guess now we need to look at what's going on with these colors. Oh my. I coded up something really janky right now. I'm so confused. So confused about what's going on. Can I just say the colors look really nice? You can definitely say that, and I appreciate you saying that. I'm glad you think they look nice. They are. It's a really well put together color set, I think. But the colors are just not. They're not correct. So this comes up. That looks fine. So let's inspect this. Behind it should be. Oh, actually no, because it's hidden. Okay, so this is like some purple. Where can I go here? So at this point, cycle ring view is hidden as false.
You know, anyone saying they want to go out with you is pretty great, isn't it?
So at this point, again here, let's check out this. Oh, that works too, I guess. That was purple, right? That was the color we expected. orange. Now this is so weird. What the heck? Let's go. Oh my god, dude. Let's go over to this table delegate here. There has to be an answer for this. There has to be an answer. I forgot I bought myself a green smoothie yesterday and now I have regrets. It's like a salad was thrown into a blender. Oh no. I think there are some really like hit or miss green smoothies. Some of them are really nice. Some of them are just like, well, could have been better. Index path dot row. Thing is that there isn't any like, there's nothing blue here. So how the heck is this happening right now? Hit or miss? Yeah, I mean, it is true. Let's check out our cell to edit here. The purple one was fine. It was this next one here. To edit. Oh, I need to walk through this first to make sure we actually have it, which we should. PO cell to edit. Oh. Phone cycle. Let's grab this. Grab this thing here. Let's check out the color. Orange. Okay, so if this was orange, then I'm guessing the layer that we have set up for our other cycle, the way that we're setting up this gradient layer is not correct. I think that's what the issue is. So let's go check that out. Yeah, that should be orange, apparently. Let's go to the helper here. Set layers. Oh, I think I know what the issue is. I think I know what it is. I usually like green smoothies, but I can taste the parsley and spinach more than any fruit hiding in there. Uh-oh. Yeah. I had one like that the other day at a Whole Foods close by. It was just way too like earthy for me, and I was like, man, I need like a green apple in this bad boy or something. Set them layers. Set them layers. All right, so I don't know why this is pulling in different colors from who knows where. I'm so confused by this. But set layers is getting called in somewhere in the table delegate here. Interesting. Okay. Well, actually, if this is getting called for each cell creates its own gradient, right? So it's contained to the frame, the corner, and the color. So I wonder, and then insert sublayer gradient at 0. And we have nothing more with the tag. Wheatgrass shots. Yeah, those are nasty. I'm a fruit only guy. It's good. I think veggies provide a nice substance to the smoothie, but yeah. You know what I'm saying? We need to make this a certain color. We have to default it to like I guess we don't technically, but we should check out what's happening in here. Yeah, makes Exactly. Purple. Okay. Orange. Purple. Orange. Okay. So that makes sense. And again, if we did this. Red. Yeah, so that should be setting in the background every time. Red. I'm verifying that no matter what I change here, or how many checkpoints I have, for some odd reason the color wouldn't be changing. Red. Oh! No, I think I know what it is. Okay, I know what the issue is. I think it has to do with our cell DQ. That's what it probably is. It's saving... If we reuse a cell, we're reusing a cell from an older cycle, so the colors might be sticking around with that, and that subview doesn't get refreshed. Yeah, okay, this is what I had yesterday. So it should be... it's called prepare for reuse. Here we go. So let's do print. Preparing to reuse this cell. And so at this point, what we'd want to do is I think we should remove our complete circle view. So complete circle view equals nil. And our cycle ring view. Oh. Oh, yeah, it's not optional. I made breakfast? Yo, what'd you make, dude? I'm really hungry, actually. Maybe I should try again at some point with some spinach or something. Yeah, spinach is good. Spinach is always a good one to start with. Just make sure you put, like, sweet stuff. Like mango or pineapple or whatnot. I don't have a sweet tooth, so I've always preferred green smoothie and juice, but I don't do green only yet. I don't think I could ever do a juice. Look at Discord. Damn, boy. Okay. Okay. That kiwi, though. Very nice. Very nice. I don't know if I ever told you, I'm highly allergic to avocados. Not highly, but I have this weird issue with avocados. This very, very weird issue. Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty bad. It's pretty bad. I don't know what to do here. I feel like we should clear out those cells, though. But if I do that, I'm going to have to make those optional. You have... Okay, yeah. I'm pretty sure I have. Yeah, it feels bad, man. Nah, I can't even enjoy fresh guac. Just screws with me. I don't know what it is. And it sucks, too, being vegetarian. It's one of the best things. Ooh, veggie Angela. Let's actually see if this is correct. So we're gonna have this print statement here, and let's see when it's preparing for reuse. Three times, okay. So if I add this, does all that, prepare for reuse 3 times. Complete that. Okay. Same cell. Preparing for reuse. What the heck is this? What? Hello? Hello? What? What the actual heck is going on here? Okay, that was purple. That was expected. Whoa. Not the actual fruit? That's crazy. I think mango peel is actually super nasty and I don't like it. But then again, I'll eat it sometimes and I'm like, all right, this is not that bad. But I'm definitely not a fan. What the heck is this, dude? Why is that happening now? Holy moly, I think this app is all sorts of jacked up. I think this thing is all sorts of jacked up right now. Wow. Okay, because the only thing I added to my prepare for reuse is nothing. Print statement. What I've done to this app, I don't know. You eat mango peel? I've tried it before, and my wife loves it. And it's just oof, no. But then I'll eat it sometimes, and I'm like, it's not that bad. So I don't know. It's a weird love-hate relationship. I don't know what I did to this app. It's all jacked up. It's quite frustrating too. I guess it's the saying's true. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. That's what they say. That was weird. For that, I don't know what's going on. I literally didn't change anything. The only thing is I added the prepare for reuse with a print statement. So, because I do think that's our culprit. That is getting called a lot. So it would make sense that it's recycling a cell or a row that has already been set up with some other cycle color before. And so if that's the case, we need to clear that out. But if I do that, how can I properly set that? Oh, we can remove the... I think we could just remove the sub layer. Right? That would probably make sense. So we can do complete circle view dot layer dot remove remove from super layer, detaches the layer from its parent layer. I think that would work. Can we do... Are there layers? Because we're able to insert at a certain spot, right? So you would assume that there's multiple layers in here which we can pull from. So it would be... Where was that check originally? It's down here. Oh man, my legs are getting a little tired. I gotta do this. I can do this. Oh, sub layers. That's what I thought. So layer dot sub layers. That's not how you spell it. of 0 dot remove from super layer. So that should work there. Where was that picture taken in your Discord? Were you overseas? I was. That picture was in France. Yes. I can't remember where we were standing in front of. Yeah, I was in France last March or so, January. I knew it was in Florida. No, that was like my favorite day. I was so happy that day because we were walking around and it just started snowing so heavily, and I was like, oh my god, I love the snow. Anytime I see the snow, I freak out. I'm like, holy shit, there's ice falling from the sky. Like, how is this a thing right now? And it just random. It was a huge snow, like so much snow. I've never seen that before. I don't know. It could have been Seattle. Okay, we add that. Okay. I'm gonna cry. This is terrible. What is this? What is this right now? This is absolutely ridiculous. Fair, yeah. Yeah. All right, let's see. I don't know. Let's see if this gets called here now. I don't know what the heck is going on with that thing, dude. That is so odd to me. So that does get called. Oh, but I wonder, are my... Jesus. I think something might be messed up with this swipe cell. Hold up. Oh, it looks like it's... If it's on a selection, that's weird. No worries, no worries. I missed the part that asked for TypeScript. Oh no. So what they say though, did you get the right answers even though you didn't use TypeScript? Okay. So that layer is just called. It is called. I got 80%, so they looked into my code, but because there's no TypeScript, they passed on me? Really? Oh man. You got over 80%, but because it wasn't TypeScript, they passed. That sucks. Hey, that just means it wasn't meant to be. It means it wasn't meant to be this time around. I don't. So this. Now it's just not. It's not showing anything. So why? Why now? Oh, cause it's over. It's over 1.0 right now. Gotcha. Man, this is quite annoying. I really wish that this wasn't the case right now. But we know that's getting called. Didn't I do this as one or no? I don't know what's happening there. And now this seems to work, which is quite peculiar. I don't really know. Oh man. Can we skip the song? Sorry. Yeah, I'm sorry. My bad. That was a mistake. Another thing to add to our Festify application, or our Twitch extension, is to allow mods to do things with songs. Good feedback though. Yeah, I think those are the best things to look at, honestly, in those situations. I'm gonna do a quick clean of this solution. I feel like something is not right. You know? Or vote to skip. Yeah, exactly. Yo, Mothinks75, thank you so much for that follow. Welcome to the Pixologic team. Glad to have you here, friend. Yeah, no, that's a great idea. That's a great idea. Mod ins to skip, things like that. We're building this from scratch, but I think the reuse, prepare for reuse, is actually what we were missing, which is really good. So basically all I'm doing is just removing that gradient, that gradient color, and then it's adding that new sublayer there again. Because I wonder what's happening is we actually might run into an issue where we reuse that cell, and then it's just adding another gradient on top, and then you're just gonna have this massive stack of gradients on that cell. So let's add a couple here. Let's add like one. We'll add one with 2. We'll add one with 1. See what happens. I just looked for a dark theme on Microsoft Word. Is there a dark theme? No way. That'd be dope. This time our act was good though. So pat on my back. Awesome. That's sick. That's super exciting. Feedback like that is really great. What the heck is this, dude? Why is this happening? Why is this happening? Makes no sense. Holy moly. The only other thing I could think of is that the the setup layers is just not in the correct spot, which it might be. It might be. Or I need to do like, I need to do this somewhere else maybe. Is there like a cell? This delegate specified cells was removed from the table. SL for editing. Cell did display? I don't think that's a thing. Will display is the one. Yeah. Oh, Google Docs and stuff? I can't remember the last time I used Word.
6.
I can't remember the last time I wrote like a document. Honestly. Yeah, usually it's like a README or something. Or like a wiki. So usually I just use VS Code as a text editor. Yeah, Markdown. Yeah, Markdown's so good. Love it. Loving it. VS Code has this really cool extension. I think a lot of text editors do, but I love VS Codes. It's just you write down your Markdown and then you can just have a preview on another panel on the right. And so as you're writing it, you can just see exactly what your Markdown's looking like. I really appreciate that. Oh, MD to PDF. Oh, that's cool. That's awesome. I didn't know that those existed. So I was looking for a
600.
cell did appear or something like that.
You got 6.
Cell is displayed delegate. I don't know. I just have will display. So now I'm very curious if that means that we should actually be calling this in here. Oh, my bad. Cell to edit. Let's try this out. My website generates my blog post page from Markdown. Oh, dope, dude. That's nice. Yeah, I think it's a life cycle thing. I'm pretty sure it's what it is. Yo, Alpha, what's up, bruh? Swift. Yeah. Welcome. Yeah, we're getting Swifty. Sort of. Now we're not really. We're just... Right now, we're struggling to even get Swifty. Yes. Yes. It's so good when it doesn't show up. How? How do you not show up? Oh my god. Just, it's over. It's over. It's just so, it's so good. It's so good. Yo, Amigo Mike, what is up? Welcome in. Thank you so much, dude. Hosting with the 8 viewers. Thank you for that host, man. Really appreciate you. How was your stream? What'd you work on today? What was going on? I'd rather learn assembly. Nah. Nah. Hey, but to each their own. Well, yo, follow this person. What's up? Great name. How you doing today? What song is that from? Oh, the breakdown of the host? Come on, you know this. Oh, today was gaming. Cool, dude. What game were you playing? That's awesome. Yeah, and huge shout out to Amigo Mike. If you guys don't know Amigo Mike, he does a lot of iOS dev and gaming, which I found out today. Very cool. Give him a toss if you like the iOS content. He does some really fun stuff. PUBG and then Overwatch. Ew. Actually, it's a quite different genre of game. Yeah, follow this person. Great name. Man. Okay, so I guess the question is, what's getting called first? I would assume sell for row would get called and then will display. But based off of what just happened here, I don't think it's working out as expected. Okay, no, sell for row is getting called. Then we do that. Yeah. So then let's delete a couple of these guys. Add this in. That gets called there. Okay. So then at this point, if I do a complete, this gets called here. That gets called. Almost there.
We find ourselves on the threshold of a vast and awesome universe that utterly
One more.
dwarfs
Okay.
time in space and in potential, the tidy anthropocentric proscenium of our ancestors.
It works with the breakpoints. I think, yeah, I think it has to do with the number of times. My copycat of your layout overview is life. Oh, really? Dude, I gotta check it out. I wanted to see it, man. Did it come out really well? Yeah, Boki, all you gotta do is go to Festify, man. Feel free to suggest whatever songs you'd like. Awesome, dude. Yeah, I'll check it out after the stream. I'll check out one of the VODs. Yo, Mike, while I have you here, you know iOS, right? I'm quite dying right now. I'm super confused about setting layers on a UI view. And I'm trying to understand the life cycle of how that's being set. Because I'm setting up all my constraints programmatically, but it seems like when I'm trying to create a new layer to add to my subview, it seems as though my subview, it seems as though it's not actually getting the update, and I'm not entirely sure why. If that makes sense. Yeah, of course, dude, no problem. Yeah, ban this guy, Boki. Ban this guy. Oh, good call, Perma. Good call. Sounds good, Boki. Yeah, so basically I have this helper here, this extension. So I do set constraints. I'll set my constraints. After I do that, I do set up a layer, and it's just a gradient layer that I've created that I insert at a subview. The cells are recycled, so whatever layers on the recycled cell will persist. Right, and I figured that out. That makes sense, right? So I did a prepare for reuse. I would then remove that sub layer, the one that was just inserted, right? So at that point, it is removed, but I get instances where, like, let's say I go here, and so these aren't even displaying now. That's cool. I go here, and I do this, and so this is actually supposed to be one of these, but it's not there. I'm just hiding and showing it. But if you look at the, hold on, let me see if I can get this to happen again. I'm sure I can. If I go here, let's create a cycle again with one checkpoint, complete that. That goes there. But if we go here into the UI inspector, I have this here. I have my view set up in my cell. but my sub view was removed, which makes sense because I'm removing it on reuse, right? Because of recycling. But I'm also setting it again. It gets set again already. So I don't know. Before I reuse it, I remove that sub view, but then I need to set it again before that's reused, which is happening in setup. Which is happening here, which is happening in will display cell. Oh, cool, permit. Yeah. Why the squid? I like the squid. The squid's cool. The squid's cool. No, I think it's really good to be cautious of that stuff. But I think, you know, like if you make a mistake, then you're corrected, and then you just go on from there, you know? Does the cell change its layout after editing it? It might. That was my other thought. I thought I might need to call, what's that thing in here? I always forget the name of it. Hold on, I'll write it down and then you'll be like, yeah, that's what I was thinking. It's needs update constraint or needs layout, right? I think that's what I was thinking of. Because technically the layout doesn't change. Not that I can think of. Because I render all my elements at the beginning. I render all my elements at the beginning of the view. When the cell first populates. So this is actually rendered already with the gradient. I just hide it. When it reaches a certain point, I show it, and that ring that was there before is hidden. So it's all there technically. It's just hiding and showing it. Yeah, exactly, Royce. I 100% agree. I forget what it's called, but I'm sure it's will display. I'm not sure if will display will show after editing. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, let's check that out. I appreciate it, dude. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Let's see if we can find that delegate here. It's just, everything's a mess right now. Everything is so messy. Maybe like re-render layout for cell table view Swift. Oh, this is a collection view, I believe. It's from 2008. I do not want to look at that. I think it's table view.
The Ford had to make a stop at Hondros. One day you'll have those condos. Get it pronto, you'll be the head honcho. There was a feather in the wind. New life was needed, but it never would begin.
I love when you look back at something and you read something you wrote and you're like, what the fuck did I even say? Yeah. Yep. Happens. Sometimes I'll have that thought, and then other times I'm like, whoa, like I wrote that? That's actually really good. Sometimes I do that and I'm like, man, all right.
I was young and I loved life. Forgetting everything that I've done right. Man, what the fuck happened?
We'll display 4-row at.
I was young and I loved
about to draw a cell.
that I've done right.
Maybe like did draw cell Swift. I'm a big poetry fan. Are you? Do you write your own poetry? I'm not sure. I've never... Couldn't I just do cell to edit? I've never seen a delegate like that. Editing style? Really? But this is for... I don't think that's it. That's for changing the style of the edit. Editing style for row at. Yeah, this... I've used this before. Maybe did end editing row, but it's not using the typical editing flag. That's the only difference. Might be able to change your layers within that. I guess it's worth a try, right? I write poems when I'm really upset. Fun fact, depressed feelings make amazing poems. It's true. That's cool, dude. That's cool. I've never written a poem, but I like, or maybe I have, I guess technically. I just never have seen it as a poem. I've always just like writing just in general. Sometimes I'll like try to make it into like a song-ish, but since I don't have any instruments anymore, I don't try actually making a song. Yeah, so it's this right here, that's swipe cell kit. That's not the only scenario where that cell could update and happen. It could happen with another action card. So I think there's something. I want to try this needs layout maybe. Every time but that's gonna happen every time we will display. I kind of want to call it on the set layers. I'm curious to see if that's the actual issue. I don't believe that's the issue, because I don't think it has like nothing in my layout's actually changing. It's just the one sub view in that one view, which is changing for each cell. So unless that change just isn't happening, because if you go out of the app, go to a background state and then come back in to an active state, the color, it works, right? It's set up. So it makes me think that I'm calling the set layers in, I'm calling the set layers at a point where the view is not set up yet. It's not ready to receive this layer, if that makes sense. Get a ukulele? You seem like you could rock one. Oh, thanks. So I used to play guitar for a while. I think I will eventually buy a guitar again. You know, my birthday is coming up. Maybe I'll just buy one for my birthday. It's a gift to myself. I've really been wanting to play guitar. It's been a while. Complete circle view. Layer, insert sublayer at 0. Layer, sublayers, remove from super view. Or from super layer. Alec is nearly an adult. What do you mean? I have been an adult for a long time. I jam with you, Meg. Hey, hell yeah, dude. I'd be so down. Is there like... I wonder if layout if needed works with the sublayers. It might. Layout sublayers. Oh, maybe. Okay, maybe this is it. So for that view, let's do a set needs layout. And that should invalidate that layout and hopefully help with our layer? I don't know. Only time will tell. Wow, it's a lot of completed cycles. Yo, what's up, Andrew? How much was Swift license? Swift is open source, my friend. You can you don't have to pay for Swift. If you're thinking of to be a Apple developer, if that's what you might be referring to, that's actually $99 a year. I keep forgetting and take a swig of the smoothie, expecting another cup. The Apple dev is 90. Yeah, that's correct, Royce. Nice. Objective C? Objective C is not a... You don't have to pay for Objective C either. I'm not sure what you're referring to. I remember things. Heck yeah, buddy. Okay, that's there. Let's do one with 2.
One can't live without fear, especially what is your attitude towards fear?
Yeah, no worries. Yeah, so Swift is Apple's open source language, so you can actually contribute to that on GitHub. If you want to add features. Objective C is a language not developed by Apple, but it was highly adopted by Apple for their OS when it first came out. And that's, I don't know who created Objective C, but yeah, those are all free. You don't have to pay for any of those, Andrew. Yeah, and there's a little bit on Swift if you're curious. A little Swifty. Okay. I don't know why that swipe cell is so jacked up, but those seem to be working. I wonder if it has to do with something else.
No. You feel as if you're drowning in...
It seems to be working, which is good. That might be what was needed. And the colors are coming back properly as well, which is good. Oh, that's... What is the progress on this? This looks like it's 0. Or the progress looks like it's 1 here.
I've set my face to try to demonstrate that it's a malady like any other, and it will yield to reason and science. And that's what I'm trying to spend my time vindicating.
That looks good. Let's see if I go back out, come back in. Interesting. That one's weird. Okay. I'm not sure if a lot of these are happening because of all the work we're doing in all these different spots, but I think this is probably the closest we're going to get to it. Yeah, let's try this again. Let's just verify that progress is 1. And so our PO cycle turquoise. Oh, that's... Oh, so this one is not completed. Interesting. So this might be equal to something else. Wait, hold up. Hold up here. Let's see what you're set at. I think what we might need to do, just in case this does happen again for some odd reason, is pink. Okay, let's go to checkpoints. 1. Let's go to state, checkpoints. No. I always forget what my properties are called on this thing. Hello? Oops. I closed out of it. You're selling it, yeah. You just gotta add a little bit more pizzazz, you know? Can you add like a strawberry or something to it? Is that a thing you can do? PO self. Where's my cycle? Checkpoints completed 2. Yeah, buddy. That makes sense. So I think what we need to do, if progress ring is greater than or equal to 1.0, we'll do that. In some weird scenario, if that does happen, as it has been happening here, I mean, I guess we should just put a check on that, but it would just do that. I don't know what is up with that thing. This swipe cell. It's kind of jacked up. Okay, we do this. It looks like it's working, folks. It looks like it's somewhat working, so that's good. All right. All right. I think that's what the problem was. So at the very least, so we can remove that now, we would get with ourselves. The one thing we were missing was, first of all, was our prepare for reuse. Since we are reusing cycle cells or cycle rows, a lot of that information is kept around. So in order for that view to clear out, we need to remove the gradient view that we added in for that view. And then every time we reuse that, we actually just create a new gradient view there. And we add that again to our sublayer. GitHub? I don't know if I have a GitHub command now that I think about it. So this project is actually not open. Yeah, no, I don't have a GitHub command. But you can check out this down here. I guess I need to add that. I never thought about that. Yeah, we have a community GitHub organization that we have a bunch of other projects. This one, though, this project is not a open source project. Yeah, but it is live in the App Store right now if you want to download it, actually. Okay, so then at this point, we... Here we go. Yeah, you can check that out. There you go. Just got to put the www dot in front of it. I spelled GitHub wrong, by the way. Yo, let's go, Alec. Good streamer, man. Good streamer. So we set up our views and stuff here. Checkmark image view like that. Okay. There you go. That should be better. Sorry about that. Yeah, check it out. We got a couple projects on there. Some that we're working on currently as well. Okay, so we ended up doing our prepare for reuse, so that was good. So this, we need to remove the previous gradient to make way for the new one. Holy crap, it's 4 a.m. Off to bed. Holy moly. Yo, good night. Thanks for the host again, Mike. Have a great sleep. Catch you tomorrow, man. Appreciate you being here like always. That's good there. Then we do our setup. So now that's fine. That's still stuff that's in progress, in flight. That's there. And our update ring, if our progress is greater than or equal to 1, we need to remove the cycle ring view, or we need to hide it more so. Thanks, amigo. I appreciate you, dude. Thank you. Keep doing you. Cycle ring view is hidden. It's set to true. And then at that point, we don't need to generate a complete view as we generate on render of cell. It's just hidden. Also scale to larger. So at this point, our hidden value is set to false, which means we are now showing the complete view. And then we transform to its actual size. And then else at this point, what we're going to do is hide our complete view, but it's already rendered. It's just being hidden in our view, and we scale it down to 0. And then at this point, we're going to animate the actual ring like roop thing. This should probably be out here though. We just want our progress to animate. Everything else we'll do right here. Probably be pretty good. And then we're gonna need to clean this up a little bit. I think I want to clean it up a tad bit more before we actually commit some stuff. And then I want to go ahead and add in a couple animations to just that like cell part, and then we can figure out how else we're gonna what else we can move on to from there with a lot of cleanup. Okay. Yeah. So I think this is pretty good. I think we're at a good state here with this.
All the same.
I don't know what that is all about. That is just some jankiness. But it is there, which is good. And it is the right color, which is great too. I don't know. Not really sure. It's something that we're going to have to take a look at. Okay, cool. I'm cool with that. So now let's kind of run with some animations here. With like the... I guess even at this point now, it's not going to matter if we do this. Oh, I see what the issue is. What the heck? If a cycle's complete, we shouldn't have that option. So I don't know why that's showing up. I think our swipe cell kit is really jacked up right now. I think there's a lot going on there. Okay, so the first thing is we need to prepare our haptic. Okay. We did that. And then here we pretty much have done that. We're good to go. And then we're doing that animation already. And then here, we're gonna need this UI view animate if we want that to animate properly. So prepare our haptic. We need to hide the cell ring view. So not technically hide that, but shrink it. So it was transform here. And then we need to hide this right there. Right? Sounds about right. And then this looks about right. Prepare the haptic. Shrink our view. And then hide our view. And then in our completion, we're going to do another UI animate in the completion block where we do our haptic generation success. Wait, what I just removed? Oh, we just scale this up, right? So then... Oh, gotcha. We do that. Scale that up. Do this. And I don't need a weak self in this completion block. We can just do self in general. Here we can do self as well. Use our haptic generator to do that. Set that to nil. And I think we should be good there. I'm pretty sure those are from another channel. Yeah, channel. If you go to, I think if you hover over them, Perma, you could probably see where it's from. The channel they're from.
So my parents aren't gonna be home tonight.
Okay.
Do you want to come over?
I think we should be good with that. Let's take a look at how that is. I think it should be pretty solid. Because unicorns. Hey, don't be sorry. That's what, you know, Twitch is for. Nice. So we did that. Nice. That looks like it's working pretty well. Other than the swipe cell stuff. Which maybe one day. Okay, that's what I would expect. Which is good. Yeah, cool. So we can remove that. This actually makes our logic a lot cleaner. Oh, the one thing I didn't test is adding a new cycle here. Yeah. What the heck? Some of these, okay, so some of these do work, but some of them are not working. That is super weird. I think I gotta reconfigure my swipe cell kit stuff. For some reason, it's not working out. This girl streams 6 to 9 hours. Oh, nice. Full time. Yeah, dude. Yeah. If you ever see emotes you like, you can always take a look there like that. Okay. Nice. Okay, this is looking pretty solid. This we're gonna do back to our, we're gonna do this as any. Make sure that still works properly. So get rid of that warning. I don't know why it does a quick shutter there, but let's do a commit. Get commit. Tweaking the way we Oh, forgot to add. Committing. We pushed it. Let's go. Let's go. Boom. 704 commits and counting, folks. All right. It's been 2 hours and 12 minutes of standing. I think I'm gonna sit for the next like half hour to 40 minutes. I think that will be okay, right? Like that should be okay, right? Just I would really like to sit. So that's what we're gonna do. Give me a second while I set this up, folks.
Every process has a genesis, it ends with the revelation. God bless this opportunity for me to find a voice for some words that have waited for way too long. No wages, small tips on the avenue, never wasted, all hits for a revenue. Haven't you heard the news lately? Seems we've been living for some times in a purgatory. But yo, I thought I knew what a love song sound like, but I felt a warmer tune in the sunlight. I can still hear it in my room past midnight. Gotta move, take us all a cruise in the moonlight. Sometimes I do forget, oh, how much we could easily lives we lead if we learn to let go. The reins that we hold, return to our soul and the spirit that flows. So you see upon everyday face, there's a million.
Sorry about that.
There's so much love in me I got to give. Cause the beat plus a melody makes me.
Let me fix this too. Man, I've wanted to get a mic stand for my desk. The problem is I don't know where I'm gonna put it, honestly, because my desk is made of glass. So, and like I don't have any more room to put it anywhere. What I want to end up doing is like put it like above here. Like here's the camera, right? I want to put it like right here, and like just turn it up so it can pick me up instead of having it to be so close, if that makes sense. Attach it to your wall. The problem is I have a window here, right? Like what I look at is a window, so I would have to move my whole desk. Yeah, I have to be by a window. I have to be facing a window. It's a weird thing, but I can't stand just like sit like looking at a wall. It feels so good to sit down, by the way. Oh my god, I've been standing a long time. Just for a little longer. Just for a little bit. All right, I guess. So we got those animations set up pretty well. I would love to do a little bit of like a fade in of the cells here. Are you fucking kidding me? Oh my god. As soon as we commit, it breaks. My living room has a whole wall that is 2 windows and a door to the backyard. Oh, that's fantastic. I love that. When I first moved in here, our living room had like the similar, like we have these huge sliding glass doors. Man, it was so nice over there. I wish I had that in this room. What? Hello? Damn, dude. For real though? Did that seriously just happen? Or was that just a sick joke? Was that a sick joke or did that really just happen? Hopefully it was just a sick joke. Can't believe it. You've gone hysterical? I think I have. I think I have. Just a tiny bit there. We're just gonna leave it as it is right now. What I was talking about is I wanted to, since we're working with some of this cell stuff, I would like to do a like kind of a fade in of the cells. I thought would be really cool. This is cell will display. I don't know how this will work, but let's check it out. We can set the cell to edit to a alpha. This is probably one of my favorite favorite little like animation techniques, though I don't know many. It's literally just do an animate over like I like 0.4 and just literally do a fade in of the cell and then just set the alpha to 1. It's like the simplest thing, but I think it provides so much. I don't know, it provides a lot, I think, for the app. Simple fade in. Oh, except that did the whole table there. That is definitely not what I was looking for. Oh no. No. But that would make sense. All of them are being added in. I wanted to get rid of this kind of like I think you do it a little quicker. I don't know, let's see. Let's see if this is actually worth it. Cause that looks pretty good there. But when you start adding in cells, that's when it gets it's like a flash. No. Let's not do that. Figure out something else for that, maybe. Okay, let's go back over here. Let's finish up this view before we start getting into other stuff. Super layer, okay, set up again. That should be good to go here. And then the next step I want to do is actually start moving a lot of this out into our helpers method, our helpers section. So let's bring this here. So we have set layers. So we can literally move all of this. Yeah, we can literally set all of this over there. Here we go. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, so we have our setup, our checkpoint duration, blah, blah, blah. You have to be facing a window. Do you feel it helps a lot? I don't have to be facing a window per se. But I think having a window in front of me, I don't know, it helps me a lot. I get a little like stir crazy when I'm just sitting in a house for so long, and so, or like in the same place. And so if you know, so now since I work from home, I'm literally home all day, every day. So I have to find ways that help me with dealing with stuff like that, so I don't feel like I'm just stuck. So sitting in a window, looking at a window really helps a lot. Yo, what's up, CMGO? Afternoon all. Long time no see. That is correct. Long time no see for sure. What's up? How you doing today? I'm back for how long are you going to stream? Probably for another 30 minutes or so. Boki. Welcome back. It's to my right, but is it in my field of vision? Yeah, in my opinion, it helps a lot. It helps a lot. And if you have some blinds, you can just like, because obviously the glare of monitors is sometimes an issue. Just put the blinds down a tiny bit or slightly close them. And you should be fine. You should be perfect. Okay, cool. So this should have helped a lot. Yeah, nice. Okay. Perfect. So this cleaned up our controller a ton. This is set up. We'll just go through these. I actually might keep this one in our cell controller, just because this is like the entire setup of the cell. I would rather keep that in here. And then over here, set layers. Set layout after view is loaded. Cool. Good business. Startup plan usuals. Awesome. That's fantastic. Any new strides on it? On your startup, or what's going on? Oh yeah, this is the big refactor we're gonna need to do. Set the duration, the days selected text. Yeah, I agree with Roars. Attempting to crack Japan? Oh, okay. Well, that sounds awesome. Sounds like good stuff for sure. Decide whether to animate progress or show complete view. Set up alert button. If in dev environment. Then this is set action. Decide to set action indicator for cell. Set alert waiting view. Not quite sure what this one is yet. This is a to-do. I don't remember what this was. And then we have set the muted state for cycle. Set disabled or state for cell, really not for cycle. My terminology gets messed up every so often. And then generate a mock alert if in dev mode or dev env. All right, cool. So that definitely will help a lot. Again, we put this out here. Entire setup for cell. And so the next part of the view we need to move on to is actually our cycle title label. So we can put the name of the title now and go from there. Think I'll do that Thursday? Oh yeah, buddy. Nice. That'll be exciting. I love setting up my office. It's so fun. Ooh. I've been wanting to redo it. I've been thinking of actually changing it up for the stream, really. But I've also been thinking about just buying a new desk and rearranging my office so I have like a different setup for streaming and a different setup for everything else. But I don't really know. Don't really know what to do in that sense. Yeah, so the next part is adding in the actual title for our cycle here. So let's do that. We're going to create a UI label. What did I call it? Cycle title label. Yeah, buddy. UI label. You all know the drill. We're going to do this. Let label equal a new UI label here. Label dot translates auto resizing max to false. Then we're going to return our label here. And I just got to figure out the font size and stuff. Got to head out early today. Hope all of you have a great day. I'll see you tomorrow morning. See ya, dude. Thanks for coming by. Have a great, fantastic day. I will I'll talk to you soon. Translate. Okay. So really it's just figuring out the size of this. Excuse me. Alrighty, where do we go here? iOS screens. No, it's not. It's not what I was looking for. Wait, what? Is this the wrong? Oh, this is a completely different. That was an older version. No wonder I was like, whoa, this is not something that I've seen in a while. Cycles app UIV 1.2. All right, here we go. Here we go. So this was SF UI display. Now sitting at 32 point. This is just a SF UI display medium 20 point. So we do label dot font equals our UI font dot size some font, and it's 20. We did 20 here, and then we did a font of medium. Yeah, nice. Okay, and then at the end here, we're going to do label dot size to fit, and I think that's about it. Oh, we just need the constant here of the color, which should just be white. Oh snap. It's called static. I'm gonna have to reorganize this. We're just gonna do a UI white. Oh, UI color dot white. Excuse me. And so this is label dot color font text color. I always forget what that's called. And this is going to be current cycles holy constants dot cycle title color. Nice. Size to fit. Boom. Should be. Oh, actually, we're not going to want to do that yet. We're probably going to want to do that in our setup here. So at this point, we can actually move this. down there. Oops. Continue on with our setup. Oh, yeah, I forgot. It's the color of our cycle. Haha. I forgot about that. Here I had it just white. Why did I do it white? That's so boring, dude. The color of the cycle is so much more fun. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, here we go. So it's cycle title, label, text color, color of color, and then our cycle name. And then we're going to do cycle title label dot size to fit. And then I forgot as well, up here we're going to want to do the label dot lines, number of lines equal to 0. And I think that should be good. And now all we need to do is set up the constraint for that guy. So set constraints, and we shall do cycle title label. It's going to be our content view dot add subview. This will be cycle title label. And again, you know the drill for each. Here is active will equal true. And then at this point, we need to set our constraints to the following. We're going to need a leading anchor here. So this leading anchor is going to be about 10 away. I think that's fine. We can actually probably do the spacing that whatever our ring spacing might have been, we can probably do that. But let's see how it looks. Do cycle title label dot leading anchor dot constrain that to the we need the constant as well. Constrain that to our cycle ring view dot trailing anchor with a constant of our ring spacing right there. We're going to also need I think we're also going to need a top anchor and bring it down like I don't know, let's see. I think something like that. So this is a height of 40 and our cell, I think I did 100 and 115. So 114 or 40, doing some math, 40 divided by 115 is 35%. 35% down. So we need to do a cycle title label dot leading anchor or top anchor dot constrain that to our top, which will be the content view dot top anchor as well. And then it's going to be the height of our cell multiplied by 0.35. So here, do I have the cell height here? I don't think I have that in here. Let's do static let title top spacing, and that's going to be content. Oh yeah, we don't have that. Oh wait, we do. Oh no, I didn't do the extension on this time. So it'd be, I think I gotta change that. 115. Ooh. Yeah, we might need to change this a tad bit to be actually just a percentage, which is going to be 0.35. Very verbose here. And this is just going to be our content view dot frame dot height multiplied by our the current content dot title top spacing percent. Oh, this probably needs to be CG float because life. There we go. Oh wait, it was binary operator cannot be applied to operands type CG float and double. So CG float and double. I did change that though. That should be good. Okay, so we have now our leading. We have our top. Now we're probably going to want to do probably a trailing to some point out here. It would probably make sense to go. I don't know. We actually have to. We should probably put in like some really long title and see how that works. See how that looks there. So yeah, let's start with this. I think this should get us to a good starting point though. Okay, getting there. Definitely needs to come down a bit more. Interesting. Okay. Did I do the wrong percentage? I thought I calculated that better. Right? Maybe it was supposed to be 40? What was my percentage here? No, I had 35, yeah. I did calculate it wrong though.
Alright, I'll get straight to the point. I found
Yeah, unless we have a constraint issue. But it doesn't look like
I
it.
thought of myself as the type of father who'd have to drug test his kids almost to do just
button.
that. That's what it takes to find out.
Got image,
Join
label.
his house.
That constraint has a top of 17 and a half.
Lucy found something too.
So
Dad, I found a joint in Mom's dresser drawer.
this here, the height is 64. Oh, no wonder. But that shouldn't matter though. We should be able to push it down still a little more.
Oops.
Content view, which is set to the top. All right, let's see if we do a little more. But this even 40%, that does not look correct. If our height is, our height here is 64. 64 multiplied by 0.4 is 25. So that calculation is actually not correct. I think I need the bounds. That's probably why. Yeah, we need the bounds of that. And that's the content view bounds height multiplied by the percent. That should give us what we're looking for. No. Really?
Oops.
Looking for the height again. The width is here. This is 375. That makes sense. Table view min x. View encapsulated height. 115. Okay, so that would be again 115 times 0.4. 46. And this here is definitely not 46. 17.6. Let me make sure that I put the proper constraint on there. I might have accidentally did something else. No, yeah, equal to top anchor. Cycle table, title label is equal to the top anchor. With a constant of content view dot bounds dot height multiplied by the title top spacing percent. Do I just need to do frame dot height maybe? Is there an issue with the content? I feel like it would be kind of odd. I guess we can put a breakpoint here. See what it actually is returning. Because that is some weird schneider right there. That is some weird stuff. Alright. PO frame dot height. The height is 44. Why is it so small? Oh, it gets called twice, but it's for each cell. The height of this is definitely not 44. That's what she said. I don't even remember what I said, dude. But welcome. Can't remember what I said 2 seconds ago. Why is it so small? Oh. God damn it. Good timing, like always, sir. Yeah, it's confusing. Because it's the height on this is definitely not that. The height table view cell content view dot height is 115 almost. And the thing is, I can't put it at the center. So, oh, does... No, I can't equal to the top as well. I'm not entirely sure how to push this down properly. It would have to be 115. Just wouldn't make any sense. Yo, what's up, Demon Wolf? Morning. Watching on Edge Chrome Edition? Watching on Edge Chrome Edition. Nice. How's that going? So that pushes it down to the center. Yeah, it's almost halfway down. That makes sense. So it would be more so along the lines of maybe a quarter of the view. I just don't know why. I don't know what the issue is with the height. It's just Kerming skin. That is true. That's what it is. Nathan at Microsoft.com.
Yeah.
Someday I'll get that email. Heck yeah, dude. Keep working for it, man. You got this. You can do it for sure, man. All right, so let's try some, I guess, like really long title and see what happens. Great. Great. Oh God, some really long, obnoxious cycle name.
Yeah.
Yeah, buddy. That's what I thought. I needed to have a constraint to the end here. So I was thinking like the same size as whatever this is. Or whatever I did for the padding here. That would be pretty good. What's up, J-Dong? Welcome in. Oh, native dark mode. That's cool. Nice. Sync those Windows 10 settings? Fantastic. It's actually really good. Good stuff. Yeah, this is what I'm looking for. I'm looking for you, buddy. We're just going to change up your name. That should help. That should help. Thank you, Green from Finland. Oh, welcome. Welcome. Greetings from the US, friend. Glad you're able to make it in today. Only had one issue, which was fixed with a hard reload. Yeah, I was going to say, I haven't heard anything about that new browser launching, so I'm like, it's pretty sure it's probably in like a very beta mode. And okay, so for this, I'm not going to worry about this. This button is only for development, so I don't care if the title flows over that. But we do run into this issue now. Yeah, we'll run into this issue where when this is, so like first of all, if we do this, it's going to push that into another line because our constraints get smaller. But if we have something under here, then we're also going to have an issue. So I think we might need to constrain the lines. And if we constrain the number of lines to 2, then that means we're going to want to do a label dot truncating. Titan text, no. I don't remember what it's called. I gotta look at that. I have the dev build. Nice. I've been following the channel for quite some time already. Trying to learn something new, I guess. Oh, awesome. Glad to have you here, Jadon. Thanks for actually coming by. The picture doesn't come. That I think you typed in the URL. Oh, this is the actual... What? That link's not found, by the way, dude. Yeah, I was like, oh. Yeah, well, we're doing some Swift today, friend. Just doing some refactoring. La la. Add truncating to label Swift. Line break, that's what it is. Line break. It should be dot truncating or truncate maybe. It's soon 3 p.m. here already, so I usually always catch the last minutes of your stream. Oh, gotcha. Yeah, I do definitely start a lot earlier my time, which doesn't allow me to stay on as long as I would like, unfortunately. But I'm glad you're able to come by and say hey and chat today. Nice. That's cool, dude. I'm excited to see how it works out. It's going to be very cool for sure. Okay, so we do the truncating like that. So that's good. That's pretty much what I'm looking for. The only problem with this... I don't know. Rip Cone, Chrome in 2020. I don't know, man. We'll see. I'm curious to see how it comes up. If Microsoft can get it to the point where Edge, well, they are using Chromium, but is not taking up as much RAM, that's when I would fully switch. For sure. I think that's the only thing that bothers me about Chrome is the amount of RAM usage. Holy moly, it's bad sometimes. It's like, it's a noticeable difference. Do you see how it gets larger? That's cool. Okay, I mean, that technically works. So we can throw a commit in there as well. Oh, actually, before we do that, I got to figure out this thing here. I got to figure out how I'm going to do this. Switching for a week to see if I like it. Yeah, true. Constant 115. I guess I can always just add. I'm already hard coding it. Centimeters of ether, I'm heating the speaker. Motivational teacher with words that burn people. Singing the headlines, line with discord. It's either genocide or the planet in uproar. Never good. The rules in paradise are never nice. The best laid plans of mice and men are never right. I'm just a vagabond with flowers. It's like it's the original. It's the original cell height before we hit height for cell. Is what it looks like. So technically it should always be 115. I might just do that for now. I mean, we shouldn't have any other 28, 29. Let me just try that. I'm not gonna try to rock the boat with that too much. Nice. Okay. Cool. Nice. Well, those buttons are for testing only because they're so ugly they make me cry. Yes, they're only for testing. If you have the beta build, you'll see that those buttons aren't actually there. Yeah, I know they're quite terrible, but it was just something quick so we can make alerts. You know. I just saw something really cool. So apparently on my phone there's screen mirroring. Oh, I thought I'd be able to do it on my Mac. Damn, that would have been dope. Man, I thought my phone had the option to view on my Mac with the new iOS update. That would have been dope, dude. Okay. Let's run this real quick with that new constant value. Yeah, it looks pretty good. Yeah. Oh yeah, dude, I've used Air Server before. I don't really need it. I saw that and I was like, oh, that'd be pretty cool, but yeah. I just connect my phone to the computer. Hey Paul, what's up? How's it going today? Good morning to you as well. Welcome in. Nice to see you, man. Everything's going pretty well. We were battling with some weird issues, but I think we got it pretty hammered down. I hope, till it randomly pops up again. But we're about to commit this stuff. Oh wait, actually, before we do that, let's see what we got here. That should be good. That should be fun. Tweaking cycle title. Hey, 705 commits. Let's go. Just gone to work. Oh, cool. Got anything fun and exciting going on at work today? Weird issues, always a fun time. Oh, yeah. Yeah. It's just like, so we're refactoring this, right? And every time I keep going and changing things around, I'm like, is this broken because I'm refactoring it? Or is this broken because of how I did it before and how I'm doing it now? Just they don't mesh and it's just all a big mess. It's really what it always comes down to for me. I get really frustrated with that. Jamie loves it for his MacBook and phone for debugging his mobile app. Oh, nice. Weird issues is code for Alec broke it. Come on. I don't always break it. Just partially sometimes maybe break it. Okay, I think before I head out, I'm going to try to get the last text in there. Just give me 1 second. All right. I'm touching the code. You're right. I am. That is correct. But still, it does make me not understand why I broke it. All right, so we're doing this text duration part. So that part is this. That's all we're gonna add in now. Oh, for real. You should do a git blame everywhere. So we're gonna do that there, and we're gonna do a UI label, and then we're gonna do that there. So this one's gonna be a little interesting. I guess we can set a default value, but we can do let label equal a UI label here, and then this UI label again translates what? UI label. Oh, not capital L. Okay, and then I do label. Dot translates auto sets mask false. And then I think what we can actually do here is we can come and yo, Wandable, thanks for that host, man. Highly appreciate ya. Thank you. Fastify. Yeah, host a fasting party. Let's get it. Fasten up. Oh, what was I looking for again? Oh, yeah. Checkpoint duration display. This doesn't return anything, but I do day index, current cycle, selected days, and then for day index. Where did I use this? Oh, right here. How did I actually set this though? So I think I can do this, and then let's do cycle.alert manager selected days. I think we can actually just do an empty array if we don't have it. I think that should still work, yeah. We should have that. If for some reason it doesn't, we'll just default to an empty array, which then wouldn't actually go through this. So at this point, really, I think all we'd have to do is set up. Where are you at in here in our setup? All I did was call this? Really? All right. I guess I'll take it. Oh, but we don't have a cycle at that point, so it's never going to work.
80 miles from Santa Fe, and I'm sitting here just parked out by the lake.
You were writing a default? I'm too distracted, I can't help. No, that's okay. No, but this is something different. I don't remember how I don't see how I'm returning this to anything. Because our weak string array is just this, and our weak string is that. But where do I actually set the text? I don't remember where I set that. Could be an exciting day here at work. Company we work with fixes their API endpoints. Oh, baby. Get those endpoints fixed. That would be a very exciting day. Good luck with that. It won't happen. All right, I lied. I think I'm going to stop here. This is going to take a little bit longer than I thought. I think we fixed the cycle ring issue. And we're able to get the title set up. Stopped at working on the duration string for days selected. Almost done with the cells. So close. We're getting there. Thank you all for coming out today. Thanks for the follows, hosts, all the good times. I hope you enjoyed, and yeah, highly appreciate you being here like always. Too many APIs I have to work with here at work. I'm about 90% sure I'm the only one who uses them, but hey, at least the support is quick if I find an issue. Yeah, that's awesome. That's cool. Anything to help out too, you know? Pretty easy. It's pretty great, but yeah, thanks for coming by, Paul. I appreciate it, man. Hope to catch you around next time. But we always throw a raid at the end of the stream. Grab that first message if you're sub. If you're not, don't worry, grab the second one. Let's see who we can throw a quick raid to today. And I'll catch you all here, same time, same place tomorrow. Same time, same place. Let's find someone new. We had a good raid yesterday. It was fun. So let's see if we can find another one like that. Yeah, I tried to stay on a tad bit later today. Just a little bit more. But I'm glad I did. I was able to talk to you for a little bit. Glad to see that things are going well. Oh! I'm pretty sure this person followed me the other day. Live coding a web app with Kotlin and Vue. Let's do it. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he followed, or he came by the stream the other day at least. Let's spread the love. Spread the love, folks. Grab that raid message, stick around. Thank you all again for coming by. Paul, have a great, fantastic day. Roars, thank you for being here. Demons, see you, friend. Let's read it the drop. Oh, God. Don't forget Rip the Bun. It has been done. Appreciate you all again being here. I will catch you all tomorrow. Same time, same place, all right? Like always. Rip it good. Gotta rip it real good. Peace and love, friends. See you later.